Peace family, what's going on? What's going on? I'm back again, just with a quick video. Gonna be talking about PG versus no PG. What that means is personal. You being a personal. Do you want to personally guarantee your business? You know, being the personal guarantor. The way that I explain that to people is very similar to if you're going to get a car and you're having somebody co-sign for you, or you know what I mean. So same thing if you don't have, your credit is kind of subpar, and then you know you got your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your brother, your sister, girlfriend, husband, or whatever. Somebody comes and co-signs for you. That way, like if you default, then it affects their credit. So they're going to make sure that you know the payments are made on time. It's the same thing with business. Most of the time, if your business is new, it's not making a lot of money at the moment. You know, you may not have tax returns yet, or you know they may be very low. They may look for you to be a personal guarantor, just to make sure that you know whoever is lending you the money are going to be getting their payments, pretty much. That's a simple form of it. So should you do it or should you not do it? In my personal opinion, if you have good credit and you want to jumpstart your business, I don't see a problem with it, right? You know, I have a couple of accounts that I PG'd out the gate to get me started to you know what I'm doing right now. Although I do try my best, I haven't PG'd anything in a while since I jumped out the gate, you know, and I've been building my credit profile through tiers that we talk about, or I talk about here on this channel. So if you have good credit, right, and say for instance, say for instance you have a 700 plus credit score, you got $10,000 limit credit cards, your debt to your ratio, your utilization, your credit utilization is low, under 30, 25, 20%, and you want to go out here and jumpstart your business. Well, cool. You know, there's plenty of places that you can go to that will actually approve you for a similar limit that you have, a high limit that you have on your personal. So boom, out the gate, now you running. You don't have to go through these tiers in the same meticulous process. Now it's beneficial to do both, though. You know, the more relationships your business has with other companies, the more good relationships they have, the more people will lend to you. So that's kind of the game that you play. And, you know, I say, why not? Now, I do understand keeping those two separate. You know, the individual social security number is different than your LLC or your corporation with the EIN number. You know, I mean, yeah, it's best to keep those two separate. But when you're first starting off, a lot of people are gonna peek behind the curtain and see what you're doing personally. Because if you don't have, if you're not keeping track of your stuff personally, how are you going to be as far as the business is concerned? So it just depends on what you want to do and what you're comfortable with. You know, like I said, some people want to go out here, get money, run it up, file bankruptcy, flee out the country, whatever. You know, I'm speaking to the people who actually want to build a legit business. Don't be afraid of it. You know, do your research, see what works for you. Don't just take my word for it, because you know, mostly I am taking the route to where I'm just building it gradually. You know, building it, having a relationship with different vendors that I speak about here, and being as separate as possible. But you know, I did when I first started, I did PG a Chase Inc. card, and I did PG my Navy Federal business account. And even though Navy Federal doesn't report, I didn't know that at the time. But still, they've been beneficial to me because I use those lines of credit cards in my business now. Which has been very helpful. But everything else, when you're talking about Quill, the Uline, the Grangers, the Lowe's, Amazon, all that, like I've done that with no PG. Sometimes you have to send them your DUNS number and verify and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let me get back on the topic. So the PG and no PG. My opinion, if you got good credit and you want to be sensible about it, and you have a plan, and you're not out here just trying to just mess over the money, go out here and get it. Do it, man. Just jumpstart it. Especially you got the burning desire to get started. It's your business. Why not? You wouldn't co-sign for yourself? You wouldn't co-sign for your business to get access to $50,000? Why not? Or 20 or whatever it is, because sometimes you got to start low and get those increases over time. That's fine. If you don't have good credit, clean up your credit. But at the same time, you can start setting a foundation for building relationships and getting to a certain point. Right now, with something that's fire hot, man, Sam's Club, if y'all didn't know. Right now, man, they hot. Yeah, so I just got approved for my business, for $12,500 revolving. I think that's just with the store though. They actually got a store card, they got a MasterCard. So you can get both of those with no PG if your credit profile is tight. So, and that's just my take on it, man. If you got good credit, you got a plan, and you're ready to get out here, hit the ground running, I don't see the harm in PG. If you don't, you may want to, hey, check out somebody, get your credit repaired, figure out how to do that, and get in the game. But you can surely build credit without it. It's just not. If you get to certain levels, they're going to see tax returns. They're going to want to see the money coming in. Stuff like that, but you can build. You can get to a starting point where you don't have to. So that's why I'm at. I want to see I want to know PG as much as I can. Just because when I do PG something, I want it to be I want it to be worth it. Because you get over so many inquiries, and then that starts bringing your credit score down and all that. But there's ways to actually dispute those inquiries after a while because they don't show up on your personal credit. Anyway, another nugget on that note is when you do personal guarantee for the business, and you're jump starting your business. Say you needed the PG when you first come out the gate. Boom, got good credit. Let me get started. Get you started. Get you going. After you build that credit relationship over however many 6 months, year, 2 years, whatever. When you start getting other credit cards, other lines of credit, reporting, and you're not using your you no longer have the PG, then you can actually cancel those first accounts. The first accounts that you PG'd after you build up a good credit profile, you could cancel those accounts. And now you will no longer be held liable because those accounts are canceled, and those new accounts are only built based off the business profile. So don't be scared of PGing. Just know how to utilize it as leverage and a tool to get more. So that's something that I'm working on right now. So I just wanted to drop that little video, PG versus no PG. Really, the choice is up to you. I don't see anything wrong with it. Although I do agree, I want to stay as separate from my business as possible. I want my liability to be limited, or none. Damn near. So that's where we at, man. Peace, family, man. Y'all, appreciate y'all coming by, check out the channel. Like I said, I'm no guru. I'm out here just trying to learn it, and as I'm getting this knowledge and moving, I just figured I'd drop it and share it with y'all. Peace.